The Wedding Planner on AM Evansville. Brought to you by Rogers Jewelers.
Good morning. Saundra Hadley joins us now.
Hi, good morning.
Our resident wedding planner. We're talking about some people's favorite parts of the wedding sometimes, I think.
The dress.
The dress.
I really want to talk about sizing because I think people get really confused about wedding dresses and the sizes of it. First of all, they size weird.
Oh, yes.
And it freaks people out. So like if you're a street size 4, you may go into a wedding store and go, and they'll look at your measurements and stuff and take them and say, yeah, you're size 8. And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's for all bridesmaid dresses too.
Yes, and that really freaks women out.
Yeah, and they don't want to admit it, but you don't want a dress that looks bad on you just so you can be a certain size
Don't
either.
worry about it. Actually comes, historically, it's supposed to come from World War II when they did measurement sizes.
Okay.
And so that if they measured your hips, which is usually the biggest part of a woman, if it was a size 10, then your dress was 10. And it just kind of carried over. That's what they say.
Okay.
But if it bothers you that much, just cut the little tag out. This is the
Yeah,
size.
forget about it. Forget about it.
But you must order the size that you are.
Yeah.
If you want to lose weight, awesome. Go for it. But do not anticipate losing that weight.
That is such a good point.
You can't add, you can always reduce. So make sure you really listen to them. Don't get freaked out by the sizes.
You're a wise woman.
Okay, so there's certain things that you need to do measurement-wise.
Okay.
You need to actually measure your hips, your waist, and your bust.
The widest, the smallest?
Yes. And when you measure, make sure you put your thumb within the measuring tape. Don't do it really tight.
Really tight. Oh my gosh.
No, because this isn't for statistics. It's just for clothing. So you want to have some give.
Now these I can understand. The hollow?
The hollow to the hem. They want to know where it's from your right in the middle of your collarbone, all the way down to your hem. That is for the full length. That's for how tall you are.
Oh, that's this whole thing.
Right, right. Now you want to have a professional measure you. So when you go into your bridal store, ask to have someone measure. That's just so you can know what size dress to order. And you really want to have someone else that does this for a living assist you because you don't want to order, again, the wrong size.
The perfect fit. So doing it yourself is just for the initial.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could, but I mean, when you go in, they'll be happy to do it.
Right.
You also want to take into consideration when you're getting your, you want to be really good friends with a seamstress.
Yes.
A good alteration person. A person that alters wedding dresses. Be very specific if you're looking for that.
It's a lot harder than normal.
And you also want to look at maybe outside the store, maybe. There are some big chains that, I had a bride one time, got a great dress, $400 off the rack. Walked out the door, she was so excited. She had them do the alterations. The alterations were $400. So she didn't really save anything. Make sure you ask in advance how much this is going to cost and maybe look around because there's some great seamstresses here in Evansville and they just work out of their home. They do it for a living, but they have a home studio or whatever. So take a look at that. And when you go to get measured with the seamstress, make sure you have all your undergarments that you're going to wear.
When you're wearing the dress.
You know, that extra bra, the little wonder bra.
Yeah, okay.
Spanx, if you're going to be a little slimmer. Spanx is a girl's best friend, I'm telling you.
Spanx, with an X, right?
That's right.
I've seen those in stores.
So it slims you for people who don't know.
Okay,
your crinoline or anything like that, so you want to make sure you take a look at that.
Bring it all. Anything you're wearing on the day.
Right, and you want to have that done about your final fitting about a month before the wedding. Don't put it off. Really schedule it because it can be time crunch.
Well, Spanx, don't be freaked out about the sizes, and for goodness sakes, order the size that you really are, no matter what.
It can be dangerous.
Ignore the numbers.
That's right.
That's right. Good tips. Very good tips from Saundra Hadley. We'll be right back.
Saundra Hadley with Planning Forever. Call 455-6836 or visit planningforever.com.